You're going to hear an audio tape of Grandma Iole Banker, Grandma Iole Martinat, and I'm going to show you photos of the family. This is me at Berkeley, UC Berkeley, University of California at Berkeley. The photo was taken when I was a senior in high school. I had just been admitted to UCB, and I wanted to, look at the campus, and I decided that it'd be better for everybody if we stayed in Southern California. I think Grandma Iole wanted to stay in Southern California to be closer to the houses, to rent them and everything. But I did like it up there. We stayed a few days in Berkeley, and then took BART, the subway, to San Francisco and explored a little bit. And here's Grandma Iole. She's going to be talking about how to count just basic numbers in her dialect, Waldensian dialect of Prustinench, comparing it with French.
Up to now, sustained the expenses for its services. Don't I got think, how is that? Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq is French, cinq.
Cinq is French and cinq is Prustinench.
7. The Waldensian board.
So I guess she was mostly speaking French there when she counted, until she got to the number 5 and then compared it to Waldensian Prustinench. So in French, it's cinq to say 5, but in the Waldensian dialect, you say sink, like a kitchen sink.
And don't I got.
Oops.
Has, up to now, sustained the expenses for its services. Don't I got think, how is that? Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq is French, cinq.
Cinq is French and cinq is Prustinench.
7. The Waldensian board, the permanent legal representative of the Waldensian Church, is authorized to present its own comments on proposed legislation.
Well, I was a little bit not quite so skinny in my senior year of high school. A little bit more chunky. I guess that's the hotel we stayed at in Berkeley. I looked a lot like that when I went to Harvard for summer school in 1998. This photo was probably just taken maybe not even a year after that, so maybe about whenever you get your acceptance letters from colleges, so spring of the next year, spring of 1999, so maybe 6 or 7 months after I left Harvard. There's the Golden Gate Bridge. And my mom, Yolanda Lonnie, Banker coats. I think maybe we went over to Sausalito also. Maybe not on this trip though, maybe a different trip. And here's Grandma Iole's son, Jack, and his house on Balboa Island. When he bought it, it looked like that before he had the whole thing torn down and built a fancier mansion. I think it actually looked cuter before, just when he bought it like that. One more picture of that same house right here. The houses are really close together over there. And, these are, well, there's Grandma Iole on the left, and then there's Martha. She married Grandpa Bob's brother, Lefty, Paul Banker. And on the right is Bonnie, so Paul Banker's daughter, or my Grandpa Bob's niece. Martha there was from Sweden. She made some good Swedish meatballs. I think she played the piano, so kind of had that music as a shared interest with Grandma Iole, who played the violin. It's a great picture of Grandma Iole. She really looked more or less just like that all her life, even up until the last few months.